Filecoin, a top 100 altcoin, is getting some possible sign of strength thanks to the ETH-BTC pair and Bitcoin being bullish. Again, everything is looking dead at the moment on this asset, but we start to possibly create some bullish wave. I just want you to understand something before to jump into this technical analysis. This coin is still in a very bearish structure. We are really low. The most probable still is to get a continuation. So before taking any action on this chart, basically to make any financial decision on your side, please understand the risk. Use some risk management, use some stop loss, for example, risk management. When you enter a position, you determine already where you are going to exit, where you're going to take profit, all of this, so you avoid taking big losses. This is extremely important, and in any case, there is no any financial advice here. You make your own decision, you have to make your own research, all of this, okay? The thing is, the context right now in the crypto market is that the ETH-BTC pair is getting the strength. Basically, we are getting, we have been able to spot these 5 waves up, the wave 2 here, we have planted target, we are in the wave 3. Now we still need to get some more confirmations, which have some higher time frame market structure to break, to really switch everything to bullish. If we do manage to get this, it opens the gate for a possible alt season on Filecoin and the whole crypto market, to be honest with you. So thanks to the sign of strength we're getting on the ETH-BTC pair and on Bitcoin, we can start looking for some possible bullish wave. Again, I don't want to make you too bullish, so please understand the risk again once more. Really, you have to know what you're doing, and we're extremely low at the moment, so you really have to understand. Anyways, let's jump into this. So here right now we have printed some 5 waves to the upside. Just to warn you, okay, these 5 waves to the upside here can be simply for an ABC flat. ABC flat, that's a correction to go directly lower here. So we are going to plant some support, some targets where we can look for a buy. These zone of price, when we reach the targets, it's the buy or the long trade will be activated only if Bitcoin is bullish at the same time when we hit these targets. Okay, just to give you an example really quickly, on a year here on a lower time frame, let me just show you this here real quick. You can see here how good this was. Yesterday in the daily update, we have been able to plan here, you can see on a year, 2 different long trades. The first one, the second one. Okay, so the first one was around, as you can see, this path of control, and the second one was down there. On Bitcoin, we had only one target here and was waiting for this target to be tapped. As soon as we hit a target and we get a bullish reaction, you can see here at 4 AM on Bitcoin, a year here from the target at exactly 2 and 4 AM is getting the bullish reaction and is bouncing. So you can see we are going to plant some targets. The only thing you need to do, you can read some order flow on the outs or whatever you want. It's again your own way to trade. Personally, I'm just waiting for Bitcoin most of the time to be bullish. At the same time, I'm sometimes going to read the order flow, but otherwise you just need to wait for Bitcoin to be bullish. When we hit a target, for example here we hit it at 2 AM, we spend some time in the target, and Bitcoin is bullish at 4 AM. You can see at 4 AM we make a retest, and from here we just get some green candles. So we just need to wait for Bitcoin to be ready for a bounce. When we hit these targets, I'm going to plan on Filecoin. It's just so you can understand, to avoid taking bad trades, if we can say, or bad spot long, if we can say that. So yeah, so if we have some 5 waves up now and we have a context that is possibly switching to bullish on the ETH-BTC pair, then we can start looking for some bullish wave. And if we have to look for some bullish wave here, well, we have printed some 5 waves up, so we can simply look next for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside, a bigger impulsive. So right now we are in a correction wave 2, and we look next for an impulsive wave 3, 4, 5. Again, this can end up here in another leading, because this is a leading. But again, between a leading and an impulsive, this is the most probable, so I'm going to look for this at the moment. If we still have to be bearish, we can look for an ABC zigzag to the upside, but at least if we bounce from a target, we should go towards this high and take this high. So at least if we bounce, for example, directly from here, we will write a 20% increase in price. That's not the craziest percentage ever, but this is still pretty cool, not gonna lie. Okay, after the C wave, a crash is coming. It depends basically of the strength to the upside here. But as I said, as we start getting some possible bullish wave on the ETH-BTC pair, that is very important, and Bitcoin is still bullish, I'm going to go and look for the impulsive here. So as always, a wave 2 have 73% chance to bounce between the 50, 618, 66%. So 50, 618, 66%. So this is the buy zone for the wave 2. We already got a touch of it. We've got a nice bounce already. If we go and visit again, this will be the target. I'm gonna go with the levels next to show you a little bit more with some more accurate targets, what we can look for basically with this. If you don't want to bother with a wave, this is a target. In that case, the stop will be placed below here. I'm gonna go with the levels because this is what I'm going to use personally to enter on this market if I have to. And so yeah, next, if we bounce from here, we can look for the wave 3 to the upside here. Then we'll have a wave 1 and a wave 5. So yeah, we can look for this wave 1. I mean, we can take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 2 bottom. If the wave 2 bottom is in, we can place the third click on the wave 2 bottom. We can add the wave 3 targets. We have the 120 extensions, a 100%, where we have only 2% chance to stop from, okay, to stop at basically. This is very low, so the most probable is to go at least minimum into this 1618, the blue level here that is sitting around $4. Again, it's in case the bottom is in. You can see if, for example, this is in case the bottom is in. If the wave 2 is going to the 618, 66%, we're going to lower the third click here, and you can see it's gonna lower the target, and we're still around $4. But if you go a little deeper, for example, we're going to lower again the target. For now, if we do the most probable impulsive and bounce directly from here, the wave 3 here, $4, this is what we should reach minimum. Then we can look for a 38.2 pullback, and then we can look for a 100% of the wave 5. So just have to take the third click, boom, place it on the wave 4 bottom. You can see we're going to the 1-to-1 extension. And to find a wave 4 target, simply take the retracement tool, click first on the wave 3 top, next second on the wave 2 bottom, or the opposite. It depends as always. If you did reverse your tool in the tool settings, I have reversed it, so it's from the top to the bottom. Otherwise, simply do from the bottom to the top. At the wave 4 target, so 23.6, 31, 32, the two yellow lines that are the MC fibs, and then, I mean, this is the MC fib, and then you have the 38.2. If you are looking for a little bit of a bigger retracement, you can still look for the 50%, but for now we're going to keep it very simple. So we're going to look for this wall zone basically, and once we get the bounce from here, we look for the wave 5 around the 1-to-1 extension. Okay, so yeah, that is it for the wave. So now let's go with the levels and let's see what we can get here. So let me just hide this because I recorded an update already, but my microphone was off, so I have to start again. Anyways, so let's just add and show the lower time frame trades here. So we have a first lower time frame trade that we're reaching again. That's pretty cool here. I deleted the daily. Where is this? Okay, it's there. So we have this first lower time frame target. Again, this is a target here we already bounced it from. If we come and visit again, the only thing we need at the same time is when we hit a target on Filecoin, we need a Bitcoin being bullish at the same time. It's as simple as that. So if this one is not holding, what we can look for next? Well, the next target for me, and it's not going to be an easy one, is going to be this long trade. Okay, so this long trade is a bit special because the thing is, if we do not hold, so the first support here, we come back down, we go and swipe the lows. Okay, we'll have 1, 2, 3 lows here to take, a little bit more if you take that one, so 5, 6. So we have a few lows here, so we have a lot of stop loss just below there. Okay, so what we can do here is just take the low and come back up directly. Now, just a simple swing through a pan like this will not activate a long trade for me here. Again, it depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is doing a massive and going to a support and bounce from that support, it activates a long trade. But on this one, what I would like to see also, because we're still in a massive downtrend here, what I would like to see to really get a confirmation to execute the trade is to simply pull a fixed range from the top to the bottom we're going to do. And once we reclaim it, the value area low, okay, so for example, right now the value area low is sitting there. So when we get acceptance back above the value area low, we should flip it into support, then it activates the long trade. Before this, I will not be too aggressive on this asset. Protect yourself. Do not be too aggressive. This is very important in my opinion. So this right here is the first possible long trade we can look for on Filecoin if the first lower time frame setup is not holding the line. Okay. So yeah, this is just the process of this trade. And if this one here is not holding, the let me see which one we can go for. So we can go for next, basically that will be, let me just move this a little bit more on the right. We can look basically next for around this zone. Okay, this one is going to be a pretty big zone, so it's all of this. Okay, so it's a 61866% basic retracement plus the wall, current range value area low on a 68, not 70 here, value area volume 68, not 70 for me. So it will be basically this value area low 61866% monthly level, weekly levels. We have a lot of confidence down there. Again, when we hit this support, we just need to get Bitcoin bullish at the same time. That's it. If Bitcoin is still not bullish, there is no way to buy or to long this asset, and we shall get a nice move again to the downside and make another new low. Okay, so these are the next higher time frame trades. We also have a lower time frame setup. Only thing we need to wait for is Bitcoin to be bullish. Again, what you can do is read an order flow at the same time. Personally, I'm only going to do it on Bitcoin. I'm not going to do it on the altcoins. They did announce for me I'm making money like that, so it's fine for me. But if you prefer to read an order flow, you can go and check out the ATAS software. Days at the moment free. That was free, but it will become paid on the 12th of August, so just something to bear in mind. If you want to get a discount, you can go and sign up with my link. Okay, you have everything in the description. You can go and sign up with my link. This of course support the community. All these updates I'm doing are for absolutely free. You know, for example, I'm live 3 times a week to help you with Bitcoin. All of this, for example, all these updates here, for example, this long trade here was planned yesterday on Monday. And yeah, I mean, this did played out absolutely perfectly, as you can see here. Well, again, I missed it because it was at 4 AM, so I was sleeping. But if you was awake or it was a morning for you, you can see here you've got this very nice, profitable long trade with a perfect, absolutely perfect. You can see here, for example, on the order flow 3 minutes, just right after the swing through pan here, you have a brilliant MC long reaction that activates the trade basically. All of this you can see here with a big bullish CVD and stopping some longs. What a brilliant trade. Sadly, it was at 4 AM, so I was sleeping. Anyways, yeah, if you want this software, you can go and download it, of course. If you want to help me, you can sign up with my link, and this will unlock a discount for you between a weekly, during a weekly event between August 11 and 17. There will be a weekly event where I will share with you a promo code exclusive for you all, so you can enjoy a discount on the new paid version of ATAS. Anyways, if you want to go and check, by the way, how to learn all of this, you can go and check out the website course section. Just sign up for free. Go and check out the website. You'll see there are a few things. Yeah, so that is it for Bitcoin. For Filecoin. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoy, as always, you can smash a like. Thank you all so much. If you take the time to do it, you can also write some comments down below. Really, it helps a lot. Thank you to all of you. If you take the time to do it, it really helps. You can subscribe, turn on notifications, join the Discord server, check out the website, everything. I'll let you do whatever you want. Have a brilliant day ahead. Take care and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.